Hey everyone, so welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to unbox and review the Rapoo 1620 mouse. So this mouse is a wireless optical mouse and it features a 10,000 dpi sensor and 12 months of battery life, and it uses a AA battery. So 12 months for a single AA battery is really good as long as it does what it does. So here in the box, it's a simple box. It looks like a Logitech box, and yeah, it looks good. The mouse looks good, and I hope the build quality is nice. So inside the box, when we open it, there's this annoying flap here. You can just pull it, and inside, it's the manual and the mouse. The mouse is just covered in. So this is the mouse, the Rapoo 1620. The material is good, the build quality is stiff. The plastic doesn't look cheap. So at the top, it features a grainy looking plastic. You know those old mice back in the days? It looks like that. But at the side, it features a shiny fingerprint magnet plastic. And you know the combination of those two, the aesthetic is just for a really affordable price. The build, it's really solid, you know. And for the scroll wheel, it's a bit thin on the side. It's very thin. The ridges are fine. It's acceptable. But the scroll wheel is a bit loose. And the buttons, they're fine, I guess. It's mushy, but you know, with the mouse this affordable, you won't really consider, or you won't really look at the fillings of the button. As long as it does its job, then it's perfectly fine. So also under it, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 mouse feet. It's circular in shape and it's really small. So also under here we can see the switch, on off switch. And when we open the battery compartment, we can see the battery and the 2.4 gigahertz nano receiver. So let's just pull this tab off. And now it should turn on. Yeah, there's no light. Okay, so the wireless receiver is embedded inside the mouse, so it's really great for traveling. You'll just put the receiver here and then close it. Then just put it in your bag and you're done. So I don't know what's the default DPI, but I assume it's what, 10,000, 1,000? Is it 1,000? I assume it's 1,000 dpi. I mean, it's 1,000 dpi. So that's the default dpi of this mouse. And look here, it's fine. Yeah. So the shape of the mouse, I really like the shape of the mouse, because the form factor is just in the middle. It's not too big and it's not too small. So I'm going to get 2 other mice and compare it to this mouse. And I have here is the Logitech M171. It's a cheap mouse and it's comparable to the Rapoo 1620. But the size is different. The Logitech is a bit smaller on the side. And the bump here, it's a bit weird. Compared to the Rapoo, the mouse, the shape is nice. It fits to my hand perfectly, even though it's an ambidextrous mouse. You can use your left hand or your right hand. And the feet, it glides smoothly. Comparing this to the Logitech M171, the build quality of the Rapoo 1620 is a bit better. I mean, I think there's a better Logitech mouse that's also affordable, but the Rapoo is just so cheap. I got it for 20 dirhams, and yeah, It's really nice. A bang for your buck. And now I have here is the Razer Viper Ultimate. And it's a longer mouse, you see? This is the one I use for work. And the reason why I bought this mouse is that so I can use this for work and not worry about damaging it. So using both of these, since this mouse is longer, I really like the shape of the Razer. Of course, it's more expensive. It's longer and it fits to my hand better. Since it has a longer tail, it fits to my palm, and sometimes I play with a claw grip. And the sides has a rubber grip, so it's really a whole lot of better. But when I compare it to the Rapoo 1620, in my opinion, there's not much of a difference, especially when using it, except for the DPI difference because I use a very low DPI here. Yeah, it's not awkward to hold the Rapoo 1620 even though I've been using the Viper Ultimate for so long. Compare that to the Logitech M171. Whenever I use this mouse, it feels a bit awkward. It feels different. It's like I needed to adjust just to use the M171 because of its shape. But the Rapoo 1620, it's like I don't need to adjust. It's just like the Viper but bigger on the back and more plasticky and feels cheaper and more sensitive. So for this price point, do I recommend this mouse? Do I recommend the Rapoo 1620? Of course. Actually, it depends on your usage. If you want an affordable or if you want a cheap alternative mouse to be used on your work, or if you want to use it for traveling and not gaming, this is the perfect mouse, I believe. I mean, even the Logitech M171 is a great contender, but I just don't like the shape. But the Rapoo 1620 has a great shape, has a nice material. It has two different materials, and I think that adds to the value of the mouse. Using it is fine. It's a bit big on the palm, but there are bigger mice, and this is just right, I believe. Well, one issue that I'm thinking about is because of the paint they use here. I'm not sure if it's a great paint. So maybe over time the button parts, it will become shinier because the paint will wear off. And also the shiny plastic, it will have a lot of scratches over time because shiny plastic is very prone to scratches. It's like in the lowest level of most scale of hardness. So I do recommend this mouse. For the battery, I haven't tried it yet, but I believe it will last 12 months because that's the standard, you know? If you want to see more reviews like this for cheap and affordable products like the Logitech M171 and the Rapoo 1620, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon and comment down below for more products you want to see on this channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like the video if you liked it and subscribe if you want more. And the Rapoo 1620, I like it. It's nice. And I'm going to do a follow-up review after 6 months. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Cheers.